Welcome to Happy Hour, the Imagine, Act, Achieve happy hour. That is, it's different than the one where you go to the bar and you get like a buy one, get one drink or deals or something like that. This is even better because what you're going to learn on this stream is how to find happiness every day. It seems to me that there's a lot of people walking around really, really unhappy. And they are justified in their unhappiness. There's maybe a lot of things that are going wrong in their life. But even if that's happening to you, there's a way for you to reclaim your happiness. And a lot of that just comes down to slowing down for just a couple minutes when you notice you're feeling bad. And one of the things that I want to teach through this stream is the operating system for positive intelligence. I'm a positive intelligence coach, and I love their system because it is so simple. So every stream, we're going to relax and get a little happier by starting something they call PQ. And this is Stormy. And she's supposed to help me with this PQ rep today, but she's being squirmy. Stormy has been not feeling very well this last week. She had to go to the vet yesterday. She was a sick dog. I think she's starting to feel better now that she's on some medicine. So Stormy is going to help me out today since she's been cutting into my sleep. Right, dog? So if you have a pet, you can do this with yours. The cuddly ones. The ones that don't appreciate getting pet is probably not a good one to use this one for. Stormy, will you help me with this, dog? Will you help me? Will you help me? You're going to get snuggly? Okay. So what we're going to do with our pets, hopefully you've had some time to go grab one of yours, is we're really going to focus on the sensation of touch for just a couple minutes. We're going to focus. She's like, no, we're not. I am not going to do this right now. You're not going to participate? Okay, you go. You go on and go. She's going to come back with her pink elephant, I guarantee. So if you don't have a pet, you can use something soft. Doesn't matter what. You can use your fingertips. And in fact, we'll start there. So go ahead and close your eyes and take a nice deep breath. And breathe out. Take another deep breath. And breathe out. Now take your two fingers together and rub them together with such attention that you can feel the ridges on both of your fingers. If your mind drifts away and you start thinking about something else, don't judge yourself for it. Just pull your attention back to your fingers. Really focus on how it feels when you rub the two fingers together. Now put your two hands together, the palms of your hands together, and rub them together and feel all the sensations of touch. Now, if you have your pet with you, start petting your pet, your cat, your dog, and feel how soft their fur is. Or maybe it's more coarse. Does it feel different on the top of their head compared to their belly, compared to their back? Is their nose cold or warm? Focus all your attention on what it feels like to pet your cute, cuddly, adorable pet. And if your mind wanders, just bring it back. All right, and when you're ready, you can open your eyes, and we're done. She brought me back the elephant. It's by my feet. So this is an exercise that you can do when you start feeling bad. You have a negative emotion, you're feeling depressed, stressed out, you're angry at someone. Just grab a hold of your pet for just a couple minutes and just pay attention to them. Don't think about whatever it is that's got you upset. Maybe you don't even know what it is. Doesn't matter. This is shifting your mind. So rather than thinking in survival mode, you're going to be thinking from the right side of your brain, which is where all of the creativity and innovation and empathy comes from. So you might have noticed at this point, you're feeling a little more relaxed. I'm feeling a little bit more relaxed. And when you're relaxed and chill, it is much easier to pay attention, to focus, to get your intention completed. So this is something that you can do numerous times a day and basically refresh yourself so that you're always thinking in a more creative manner rather than thinking from a survival manner. Because the problem with that is a lot of times you'll come up with solutions in that state of mind that are going to be good for the short term, but they sabotage whatever long-term goals you have. And so you kind of get stuck in the cycle where you never quite get started on the road to where you really want to go because you're busy solving all these short-term problems that might not even be a problem. So that is the PQ operating system, except for one very important question that you want to ask yourself now that you're here. And that is looking back at that situation that might have you stressed, or maybe, again, you don't know why you're stressed. So maybe you're looking at that and then you say, how can I turn this situation into a gift or opportunity? So rather than seeing a situation as just bad and being focused about how bad it is, how bad that emotion is, how bad this situation is that I'm experiencing, you're now looking at it from a perspective of how am I going to learn or grow or get to the place where I really want to be from this situation. Last week, we talked about making a perfect, ideal day, having that perfect story. So hopefully, if you were here or you saw the replay on that, you started working on taking some notes for that. And then you sat down a different time and you started elaborating on that story a little bit more and drilling down on some of those details and starting to get very clear on what it is that you want in your life. If you're very clear on what you want in your life, I guarantee you're going to find the way there. Don't worry about what that is now, and don't let your judgment say, well, we're never going to have enough money for that. I'm never going to have time to be able to start working on that. And the word can't. When you hear yourself say, I can't do something, that's another word to stop for a second and just say, wait, why can't I? Is it something that I need to learn? Is it something that I don't even want to learn? Is it something I'm physically unable to do? What is my reason for why I say that I can't do it? Because you might not actually physically have to do something in some cases. There might be another way that you could work around it with collaboration. It's just that you won't ever see that way as long as you keep telling yourself you can't. Whatever you tell yourself is a self-fulfilling prophecy. And the more I think about that in my own life and I look at the results and how far I've gotten and the success that I've had up to this point in my life and the lack of success that I've had in my life, it all comes down to what I believe I can accomplish. And sometimes I'm telling myself that I can't do something, but in a kind of sneaky way that I don't realize that I've been telling myself this. So making the changes that you need to change your future comes down to slowing down and realizing what you're thinking about in the moment and how that leads to certain emotions. And those emotions lead you to act in a certain way. And those actions get a certain result. It's a formula for how you create your experiences in your life. Even bad situations can be spun in a way that benefits you somehow. And when you can see that perspective, that there is a different way than how you are seeing things, there is a different way to look at this, you unlock a bunch of new possibilities, new routes for how you can get to where you want to go. So there's never a dead end. It's never a wall. There's always another answer to get you on to the next step. It's just about believing that you're going to find it and not giving up and saying, I can't. So, oh, hey, I have some people watching. So anybody that's watching out there, if you have any questions about anything that I went over up to this point, feel free to type something in the chat. But this is what I have envisioned going forward with this stream, is that I'm going to have some of my friends on here, and I'm going to be interviewing them. And I'm going to show you how this imagine, act, achieve whole thing works by showing you some stories of different people and how that led them to kind of be living the life that they want to be living their purpose, doing things that they want to do. Oh, what am I looking for? Here we go. So what I am going to do today since I don't have anybody to interview yet, and what my goals are, is to help get this community course project up and going. I think it's awesome. And I think this collaboration that we're doing with the college is awesome. And so one of the things that I do when I help people save time and energy is figure out how to pair certain habits together. So you're doing those at the same time. And therefore, you don't have to find a time slot for all of this. So with what we were doing with the PQ rep earlier, we were taking some time out just to be mindful of one of our senses. But at the same time, I was hanging out with Stormy Dog, and I was giving her some love and attention that she needs. She's still not feeling super awesome. So I'm doing that at the same time that I'm talking to you. So what I need to do is call people and say, hey, do you want to be on this live stream? I also need to call people to see if they are ready to put the course in the course catalog. And so I've got my list. And it's just going to be like when the radio station just like all of a sudden calls. I don't have any funny voices or anything. So I don't know if we keep this up, then I need like a co-host that can make some funny voices when we get on the phone with my people. So if one of you guys who are watching want me to call you, I'll call you. You just have to tell me you're watching. So anyway, let's see. I'm going to go over to my list. And I'm just going to pick the first person on my list here. All right. This is Deborah Lewis. Yep, she's awesome. She's got some stuff to teach for sure. So I'm going to get her over here. We'll see if I can get a hold of Deborah. Via speaker. Hey, Deborah, it's Heidi.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. What about yourself?
I'm doing great. I just want to let you know that I have you on speakerphone and you are live streaming with me during the Imagine Act Achieve happy hour. So just want to let you know. But I have a question for you. You had a class that you were ready to teach at St. John's River State, right? So Dr. Ray is getting that list together, and he's trying to get everything posted in February. So did you fill out that form, that Google form about your class?
No, I haven't had it. No. Right around during that time, we lost our brother, and my mind just went some. Yeah, we buried him December 19th, and my mind just went someplace else. That's all. So anyway, what is it that I need to do?
So I'm going to send out an email a little bit later today, and it's going to have the link to the form. And otherwise, if you don't want to wait, it's also in the Discord. I don't know how familiar you are with navigating that yet, but it's there right now. It's also in our link tree, so you can grab it from that list of links there. But I'll be sending out an email later, so just look for that. And then I'll also have some onboarding instructions for all of the stuff that we've talked about over the last couple of weeks.
All right, thank you. But yeah, I've been doing workshops on anger management. How well do you listen and conflict resolution? And quite a few workshops that I do. I got quite a few curriculum that I've been doing around the city and stuff like that. So I'm looking. It's something I would enjoy doing, and I think the student body, the persons, whoever is interested, would benefit from it. I think so.
All right, awesome. Well, I've got you on the list that you definitely want to do that. So if I don't see something from you, I'll follow up with you and make sure you get it done.
Are we getting together next Wednesday?
Yep, and we got together today at the college too. We're all back on. I think we're all healthy again.
Well, I had a funeral to attend today, which is why I just had a funeral to attend. But when did Gwen get there?
Yes.
Black female calls for them. She didn't get there?
She did get there. Yeah, you can watch the live stream from earlier. She got up and talked.
Oh my goodness, I'm excited.
Right?
I'm excited, yes. Oh, yes, I am excited. Okay, I will definitely look forward to it.
All right, awesome. Well, good chatting with you, and we'll talk again soon.
Thank you. I'm with some friends, so I've got to run because I have people visiting, so I need to run. Okay?
All right.
I'll talk to you.
Awesome. Thanks.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
So that was awesome. So one down, like 180 phone calls left to go. I'm not going to do them all during this stream. Yeah, Storm was like, I'm out of here. Like, we're not going to have that many conversations. No, let's see who else is on the list. Okay, let's see. All right, let's see. We have Joanna Truss on the list. Let's see. Let's see if Joanna is available right now.
Hey, Heidi.
Hey, Joanna. Before we go on, I just want to let you know that you're live on the Imagine Act Achieve happy hour right now on speakerphone.
Oh, cool. All right, we have the happy hour. Hey, everybody.
So I was calling you because today at the meeting, Dr. Ray is working on getting everybody's courses posted who wants to start teaching a course at St. John's River State. So I wanted to make sure that you had filled out the form to submit your ideas to get added to the list.
Yeah, where is the form? Is it on Discord or?
Yeah, it's on Discord and actually a couple different places. I think I have it posted in the ideas section where we're brainstorming. And then if you go further down the list, when you get into the level 2 members, the first thing on the list is about signing up for a class or an event. So,
well, I guess I'm going to be doing that in just a few because you know I want to teach it. I just haven't been active on Discord yet. And thank you for calling me because I want to do that. I'm running an errand now, but before I have an event at 7, before I jump into that event at 7, I'm most certainly going to get that taken care of.
All right, sweet. So yeah, yesterday I sent you like those onboarding instructions too, but I'm going to be sending out a group email, so you'll probably get those instructions again in an attachment, and then I'm also going to be sending the form link. So if you don't get to it till later, you might have an email in your box that'll send you straight to it.
Well, that's fine. But the thing is, I have the app on my phone.
and I get notifications. So I know that I'm set up. I've just never really opened it up and gone in or anything. So I'm glad you called me. This is perfect. The way that everything's happening, very good timing with me right now. So I'm going to run this errand, and then when I come back, I will jump into it.
All right. Awesome.
And then are you sort of on call to the next couple hours? Like if I'm like, help, I can call you and
Yeah, well, I'm going to be streaming here until about 5 o'clock. It's just, I didn't have a guest today, and these phone calls need to get done. And so I'm just showing people how to get some phone calls done.
In real time. There's nothing wrong with that. Everyone can benefit from hearing how people are interacting. That's great, though. I love the platform, and I want to thank you. You and Dr. Ray are definitely onto something. I believe in this, and you're going to see it when I jump on board and put in the system, in Discord, with the forum you've created, my ideas. Because, when I went to Palatka, I had them written out already. So here I come. I'm going to bring it again.
All right, perfect. Well, we're ready to get it set up now, so I'm excited.
I am too. Let's work on getting some money too, right?
Heck yeah.
We get some moolah. Okay, thanks again. Thank you for keeping that spark.
No
and
problem.
It's time for me to. It's time to do my weekly Google sheet, right? My accountability.
Oh,
That's
you're talking.
Wednesdays too, isn't it?
You're talking about the 3 Ps, right?
Yes, the 3 Ps.
So Mike and I were talking about that this morning on the morning show. He was talking about the 3 Ps and tracking, and how tracking has really helped him get more done last year, and how something as simple as just talking about, what progress you made, what your plan is for next week, and then what problems you might encounter, it really makes a big difference. How do you feel about all that?
Oh, it's made a difference in my life as well. I need that. I'm a goal-oriented person. And when I put those priorities that I actually declared, and especially what if I put it out in writing and have it posted somewhere, but when I remember my priorities, when I anticipate problems in advance, so that I'm just prepared to navigate around them, over them, through them, whatever. And then, of course, I like to celebrate progress. I like celebrating. I like points. So, when I start off celebrating my progress and I set my priorities, and that's a framework in which I function my best. And I've been working with you for all of 2023. I think we've been working together. So, seriously, I would not be where I am today, where I am like the speaker kicking off the Global Vision Conference next Saturday.
Oh, yeah, man. Joanna.
Keep me on my game.
You need to post that in Discord. When you get in there, there's an events section up at the top where it'll say 3 upcoming events or something like that. Go in there and you can create an event. There'll be like a pop-up box and a little button at the top that says create event.
Okay.
And yes, when you get there, you can call me if you run into problems. But get that posted today.
Oh, great. And I'm going to put my Fantastic First Friday event too.
Yes.
Can I do 2 events?
Yes, you can.
Yeah. Fantastic First Friday on Zoom. Yeah. So thank you for reminding me. I shall.
All right.
I'll do that today. Oh, forgive me. You just heard all that noise. That was me dumping my recycling in the recycling bin. Thank you for that. 2 events. And seriously, Heidi, when we touch base every week, you're the ultimate accountability partner. You're the ultimate productivity coach. And you're the ultimate cool rock and roll coach, to work with. But seriously, that keeps me on my game. And the point is, even if I fall off a little bit, you help us to have frameworks. So if I skip a day or two, if I get off kilter, I can hop right back in the swing of things and be productive. The same with positive intelligence. You know, if we hop off of it, we have the app right on our phone. You've really helped me to set myself up for success, to develop the habits that I need, the daily habits, the daily practice, until it becomes second nature, or until it becomes my nature and just the way that I operate. But until I can personally operate on a consistent basis of doing things, working towards my goals every day, every week, which maybe will never happen, you know. I like my weekly 3Ps worksheet. I like my app, and I like our weekly meetings, and I just look forward really to continuing to work with the group and offering the courses. And the more you teach, the better you get yourself. And I know you've seen that yourself, Lightning. I know you're a product of your product, are you not?
I am a product of my product. That is for sure.
Yeah, you're a product of your product, yes. Because, I mean, if you're sitting here making us be accountable, you yourself, you got to practice what you preach and walk the walk, right?
Well, and when you reach my level, like, it's an added thing. Like, you have to know how to be a little accountable to yourself by that time. But that comes with practice and having other people holding you accountable. So that's what you all have to look forward to, where you don't always need someone for everything. Although there are always going to be some things where no matter how accountable you are to yourself, you still need somebody. I could name off at least 5 things I have coaches for.
Right, coaches have coaches. You're right.
Yes.
Coaches have coaches. Everyone, that's a good point. And you know what? I miss Mike. I miss his swear words. I'm just saying, I got to reach out to him. I can't believe, I don't know I just, with the new year, I haven't been showing up, but things keep popping up at our time. So like I said, Monday, I'm going to the evening one with the Wisconsin folks. And I'm just going to give a shout out to Mike Graziano, the garage, because we had a nice little thing going. We had a nice incubator for musicians that really worked for me too. And I mean, we're still here and supporting each other, encouraging each other on social media and stuff like that. But you're onto something. You're doing some great things, Heidi. I'm really happy to be a part of it, and I appreciate your reminders.
Awesome. Well, I am so glad that you're here. I love your energy, Joanna. And I suppose I should let you go so you can get your stuff done. And I got to make another phone call.
All right. Well, let's do our thing. Rock and roll. I'll see you soon.
All right. Talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye. I don't know. For those of you that are watching out there, I'm just experimenting with this with the speakerphone. The audio could be just absolutely terrible. Is it terrible? Is it 1 to 5? Is it like a 1, a 2, -0? I can't imagine it's wonderful. I will work on that if I keep doing on-air phone calls. But you know what? For right now, it's just going to have to do, because if you wait for everything to be perfect, you will never get started. So we just get started and make a list of the things we're going to improve on, and we will improve those things. Let's see who else is on the list. We're going to call. Oh, well, no, we're not going to call him because we don't actually have his phone number. We only have his email. We're going to call. Oh, here we go. We're going to call Lynn Geyser. She has a nonprofit called Hope for Veterans. And we got to make sure she gets in on this because she's real interested in this.
You have reached Lynn Geyser at 920-471-2119.
I guess I should probably not stream her number across. Unless you want to donate some money to Hope for Veterans, I suppose. Let's text her real quick. Text. Hey. Question for you. Call me later. Okay, next on the list. There's someone in particular that's been on my mind that I need to call. Joanne Dufton. Hey, Joanne. Oh, wait, hold on. I didn't have you on speaker. You are live on the Imagine, Act, Achieve Happy Hour.
I'm live on
the Imagine, Act, Achieve Happy Hour. Yeah, I'm doing my live stream right now.
Very nice.
But what I intend to do with this in the future is when I'm going to be interviewing people, but I haven't gotten any of that set up yet. But I also need to call a bunch of people, and so I figured I'd just kill two birds with one stone and live stream and do phone calls at the same time. So here we are.
I see.
So today,
so how are you doing today?
I'm doing excellent. It was such a good day of streaming today, even with extra difficulties. like doggy diarrhea is what I've been dealing with over here. Yes.
Oh.
Yes. So it's been a fun day. But I was calling you.
It doesn't sound fun, yeah.
Well, see, that's why streaming was good, because in contrast. No. I was calling you today, though, because Dr. Ray is getting the course stuff together, and I wanted to make sure that you had filled out that Google form to submit your ideas so that when...
I did long ago.
Okay. So
do they still have those ideas?
He does.
Okay.
And then later on today, I'm going to be emailing out an email to everybody, and it's going to have these instructions that I wrote for onboarding. So
Okay.
if you want to go through that, I've got like some screenshots of stuff and things like that. And if you get stuck, then reach out to me and I'll help you get through it. But we did a lot of it in the first couple weeks.
It's going to be emailing, right? You said?
Yeah, I'll email it. You're getting my emails, right? Now we got that figured out.
Yes, I'm getting your email. Yes. But I didn't get one this week, and I didn't know.
I have to check that automation because I'm not sure if it's working right. I switched it over so it would automatically invite everybody, and I don't know if it works.
Because I got your cancellation last week. This week I didn't get it, but this week I had another obligation, so I couldn't make it anyways. But that was just, she didn't send it.
Well, thank you for letting me know. I'll check on it because there's a lot of things and they might not all be working.
Yes, there's a lot of pieces involved. Yes.
So, the other thing that I wanted to do with you, since you were one of the first people, is I wanted to have you be one of the first interviews that I'm doing. So,
I would love to.
I'm thinking what I might do is people can just pick a Wednesday that they want to come, and then maybe we'll do two interviews one Wednesday, and maybe it'll be 3, and then it'll kind of be like doing a one-on-one, but like with more people than one-to-one.
Okay, let me, because I've got another obligation, I think on the 24th, but I'm available next Wednesday.
Okay, awesome. At 4 p.m., right?
Wait, so that's right. Your time is 4 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, then I'm available. Yeah, I don't have anything on my records that would mess up a 4 p.m. on a Wednesday.
Okay, awesome.
So we could do 4 p.m. next Wednesday.
Yes, awesome. And I think Peggy Lynch is going to join us too. So we'll have a nice, fun little chat next week.
Okay, so 4 p.m. on Wednesday the 17th. Now, I'm sitting right across from Charlie, and I know he'd love to be an interview person too.
Okay, good. Great. Charlie was on my list to call too. So this is awesome.
Okay, well, why don't I put him on your right in front of you? This is Heidi. She's scheduling interviews.
Hello, Heidi.
Hey, Charlie. How are you doing?
Doing well.
Awesome. So I think I'm going to do my interviews where, I'll have a couple people sometimes instead of just one. So I do my stream at 4 p.m. on Wednesdays. So which one do you think you would be able to attend?
Well, let me get my calendar and then I'll tell you.
Okay.
Take me a second here.
What Charlie doesn't know is that he's live streaming right now on speakerphone.
I'm live streaming on speakerphone, one of them.
Joanne did not give that disclaimer when she handed off the phone, I realized.
Let's see. Well, today's Wednesday, so today's not good. It's past 4 o'clock.
Yeah. We're over halfway done.
Okay. Next Wednesday's not good. I got a 2 o'clock dentist appointment. I probably won't be talking much after that.
Oh, that's no fun.
Following Wednesday, 24th, is good.
Okay.
4. I have a noon to 2, and then the following Wednesday, late in the afternoon, be fine there too.
All right, awesome. So that's oops, I'm in February. No wonder those dates didn't make any sense. So how about the 24th?
Yeah, we did 24th.
Okay. Awesome.
Oh, this is in person, I need to meet you someplace? Is it on Zoom, or what's the deal?
What I'm going to do is I'm going to send you a Restream link, and it's going to be a little different than Zoom. When you come in, you'll be kind of backstage. I'll be able to see you, though, and then I'll pull you in, and then it'll be a lot like Zoom.
All right.
All right, awesome. And I'll send you that link, and I'll also reach out to you guys before then. There's a way for you to set up a free account and stream to your social medias that you connect to Restream at the same time that we go live.
Okay, well, Joanne can handle that.
All right, awesome.
Yeah, with some help, like from Heidi.
Yeah, well, Joanne is going before you, Charlie, so like it'll work out. We'll do a chain. We'll play telephone.
Yeah.
All right, awesome. Well, I have some more phone calls to make. So same for you, Charlie. I don't know if you heard the beginning part of that phone conversation, but if you've got a class that you want to teach at St. John's River State, we're trying to get all those forms in. Dr. Ray is reaching out to people, and he's going to try and get those things posted in February.
All right. I have one coming up in March, but we'll see.
All right, that sounds good.
Okay.
See you guys soon.
All right.
All right, bye.
Bye. Take care, Heidi.
You're welcome. See ya.
Yep. Bye-bye.
All right, that was a 2-for-1 phone call. Who else do we have on the list? I was like, where did everybody go? But I was searching specifically for a person, so the list went away. Here we go. Let's call Greg Davis and see if he can answer. Hey Greg, it's Heidi Aderman. I wanted to reach out to you because I know you'd come to that informational event at St. John's River State, and we've got some framework and stuff up for that program, and there is a form for you to fill out if you would like to get a course on the course catalog. So if you could give me a call back, that would be great. My phone number is 920-517-3180. Thanks. And yes, that is my business number. When you're calling Heidsel Coaching, that's the number you're calling. Oh, let's see. Left Greg a message. Yes, Cheryl. We'll see if Cheryl is available.
calling Home Video Studio Group.
Hey, Cheryl, it's Heidi Aderman. I wanted to call you and let you know that Dr. Ray was looking for people to fill out that Google form if you were interested in having a class at St. John's River State or holding an event. So give me a call back so that I can get you that link. I'll also be sending out an email about it later, so you'll get that information that way too. But otherwise, we can talk at Finally Friday, but I wanted to reach out to you and make sure that you knew about that. Okay, talk to you later. Bye. I'll probably see her on Friday. Okay. Let's see. Let's do one more. We're going to call Helena Cormier. She is a realtor.
Hey.
Hey, it's Heidi Aderman. How you doing?
I'm good. Yeah, I got you programmed in my phone. How are you?
Awesome. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Okay, so just to let you know, disclaimer, you are live on my live stream right now, the Imagine, Act, Achieve Happy Hour. So just so you know. But I have a question for you.
Well, thank you. I would have answered it more professional if I would have known that. No, I'm joking.
I would have answered with like a funny voice if I could do them to make this more entertaining, but I just don't do that. So here we are just having a normal phone conversation. It's going to be good. So Dr. Ray is trying to get everybody to know that he is getting the courses posted in the course catalog by February. So there is a form that's in Discord I wanted to make sure that you filled out if you were going to do a class or an event at the college.
Yes.
Awesome. Are you in the Discord group yet?
I don't think I am.
Are you getting my emails?
Are you emailing the Helena Cormier flhomes@gmail.com?
Yes, I think so. Let me look.
Make sure that it's HELANA.
Yep, it is. But the
Okay.
thing is, it might be going to your spam.
Okay.
So it's coming from info@heidzelincoaching.com.
Okay, then it probably is going to my spam because that does not sound familiar, and I normally check all of I read my emails. I've only got like 36 that are unread, and they're from months and months and months ago, and I can't find them in my Gmail. So when you said live, I thought you meant like, you're doing a show, and this is a live thing?
It is. People are watching.
Okay.
3 people right now, actually.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know how well the audio is with it being speakerphone. This is all new, so might as well experiment and see what's good and what's not, right? And I had to get these phone calls done, and I haven't booked people to do interviews during this time slot yet. So I was going to be, productive because I have like 182 phone calls to make.
That's a lot of phone calls.
It is a lot of phone calls. There's a lot of people that are excited about this.
Yes, I'm excited. I can't wait. It's being promoted already from the college.
Yeah.
I do believe Dr. Ray mentioned it last night to some of the capstone students, and of course my broker and whatnot. So I'm drumming the interest up a little bit and getting people informed if they have any interest whatsoever on getting a real estate license.
That's awesome.
To reach out. Yes.
Sweet. Well, thank you for taking my call and being unexpectedly live on the internet in this moment. And I'll see you at Finally Friday.
Yes, and send me that email. I'll make sure that I get that situated.
All right, awesome. I'm hoping that I will have that out by 6 o'clock today. If not, it might not come till morning, but I'm hoping.
I'll be at church later, so it's all good. I'll get to it in the morning then tomorrow. So no worries, I'll rush.
All right.
But I definitely want it because I want that, spot in that class and everything else. So.
All right.
Thank you.
Awesome. Well, I'll see you on Friday. We'll talk soon.
All right, sounds good. Thanks. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
I don't really like making phone calls, and I don't know why, because typically when I make phone calls, that's kind of my experience. So last week, after my live stream, I shared a short training from Janet Schick, and she is really, really good at making cold calls. Now, the calls I made today were definitely not cold. You could tell that I've been talking to these people before. We see each other regularly. But if making phone calls is something that you're uncomfortable with, that gives you bad emotions, therefore you might not pick up the phone as often as you need to, and so therefore you're not really getting the response from people that you want to be getting, I recommend going back and watching that replay and listening to Janet's training, because for me, it unlocked a lot of things that I was telling myself about making phone calls that was making me not make phone calls, particularly with the cold calls that we were having in that conversation. But even when it comes to making phone calls to people that I know, I have this resistance, which is linked to some cold calling. But slowing down to realize that this was happening allowed me to look at it from that sage perspective and say, okay, how am I going to turn this super dislike of making phone calls into a gift or an opportunity? And from seeing it from the perspective of serving people with that phone call, which is something that I like doing, I like helping people out, it makes it a lot easier to make that call. And right now with what we're doing at St. John's River State, I mean, it's a lot of exciting news to be passing on to people right now. And this project that we're working on is pretty big. It's big and therefore incredibly exciting. So while what's going on in the background here right now might not be incredibly exciting, we might need to work on improving some of our lighting and other things like that. It's going to get there. But for now, we just need to get started, keep telling people about the project, tell them how they can get involved. And before you know it, we're going to be there. The big picture is going to be a reality. And this is what I hope we can set the example for you in your everyday life of how you can create the life that you want to live for yourself. And so I think that's it for me today. You guys, imagine, act, achieve. I'm Heidelin with Heidelin Coaching.